Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the HESI. We have been solving math problems out of this book here, the HESI Admission Assessment Exam Review, the 3rd edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. Right now, we are in the process of solving problems having to do with division of fraction. Division of fraction. You will find that topic on page number 21. Please turn to it. Page number 21. At the end of watching these videos of division of fractions, and if you feel that at that point that you need some more practice, you need to work on some more problems, here are a couple of more videos that you can watch. TEAS Math, just type in TEAS Math, day 5 and 6. As we have pointed out before many times, the math on the TEAS is very similar to what you will encounter on the HESI. In addition to that, there is a series called Basic Math, which goes all the way up to day 200. You don't have to watch all the videos. Here are 2 videos that you will find helpful in terms of learning this concept, how to divide one fraction by another fraction. We did a whole bunch of problems on day number 51 and 52 in the series of Basic Math. Just type in Basic Math, day 51, and day 52 you will find some problems. Let's get going. The very first thing we need to understand, when we are asked to divide one fraction by another fraction is that in order for us to divide one fraction with other fractions, what we do is we take the first fraction and we multiply it by the reciprocal of the second fraction. For example here, let's first find out what the answer is. 36 divided by 2 is, we know, is 18. And we are being asked to divide that 18 by 9 divided by 3. Well, 9 divided by 3 is just 3. And we know that 18 divided by 3 is 6. So we know the answer. We know the answer is going to be 6. Now, let's do out the method that we are describing here. We take the first fraction, which is 36 over 2, and we multiply it. The division sign becomes a multiplication sign. We multiply it by the reciprocal of the second fraction. We flip the second fraction. 9 over 3 is going to become 3 over 9. And when we work it out, when we work this out, we better get the answer that we agreed. The answer we agreed is 6. We have a 36 on the top, we have 9 on the bottom. Let's divide top and bottom by 9. 36, 4 9s are 36. 4 9s are 36. In other words, 36 divided by 9 is 4. We see 4 on the top, we see 2 on the bottom. Let's divide top and bottom by 2. 2 goes away and 4 becomes 2, and we end up with 2 times 3. 2 times 3, of course, is 6, which of course we knew all along. So what do we learn from it? It's very simple. We take the first fraction and we multiply it by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Therefore, the so-called division of fraction is no different than multiplying 2 fractions. If you know how to multiply the 2 fractions, you know how to divide the 2 fractions, because essentially what we're going to do is we're going to take the second fraction and we're just going to flip it, and we're going to multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Let's get going. Problem number 21 is, page number 21 is where we are. Very first example that they give you there is 1/2, or rather, very first example, division of fractions. 1/2 divided by 3/8. 1/2 divided by 3/8, we just talked about it, is going to be same as 1/2 times, the division becomes a multiplication sign, times 3/8 becomes 8 3s. That's it. Now we just have to simplify it. We see 8 on the top, we see 2 on the bottom. Let's divide top and bottom by 2. 2 is going to go away and 8 becomes 4, and the answer is 4/3. Nothing to it. Very straightforward, very simple. Let's do one more. Number 2. Example number 2, which is 1 and 5/6. Example number 2, which is 1 and 5/6 divided by 3/4. 1 and 5/6 divided by 3/4. Now the difficulty with this problem is that, I don't want to say the problem with this problem, that sounds silly. The issue with this problem is that we are talking about division of fraction. This is not a fraction, this is a mixed number. We need to convert this into a fraction so that we can divide this fraction by that fraction. Let's do it out. This is 5 6. 1 is made up of how many 6? 1 is made up of 6 6. 1 can be written as 6 over 6. 6 over 6 plus 5 over 6. It gives us 11 over 6. So this first quantity that they give us is simply 11 sixths. It is simply 11 sixths. And then we have a division sign which is going to convert to a multiplication sign. And then we take the second fraction and we multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. 3/4 is going to become 4/3. 3/4 is going to become 4/3. That's it, we are done. Now we just have to simplify it if we can. We see 4 on the top, we see 6 on the bottom. They have a common factor of 2. Let's divide top and bottom by 2. 4 is going to become 2 and 6 is going to become 3. And that's about it. There is nothing else. 11 and 2 and 3, they have nothing in common. That's the end of the story. So it's 11 times 2, which is 22. And on the bottom we have 3 times 3, which is 9. And since 22 is more than 9, it's an improper fraction. So we have to work on it a little bit more. Convert it back to the mixed number. 22 over 9 can be written as 18 over 9. 18 over 9 plus 4 over 9. Because 18 plus 4 is 22. And 18 over 9 is just 2. So the answer is 2 and 4/9. The answer is 2 and 4/9. Let's do one more example on the next page, page number 22. Page number 22. On page 22 we have the third example. We are being asked to divide 12 divided by 2 and 3/8. 2 and 3/8. Again, first thing we need to do is figure out what this 2 and 3/8 is in terms of fraction. Two and 3/8. Let's do it here. 2 and 3/8. How many 8s does 2 have? 2 has 16 8 because 16 divided by 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So 2 has 16 8. Because 1 has 8 8. 8 8s are 1. If you have 8 8s, that's 1. Therefore 16 8 will make 2. 16 8 plus 3/8, it is equal to 19 8. So that's what we're going to put here. So this is same as 12 divided by 19 8. And now we're going to take the reciprocal of the second fraction and convert this division problem into a multiplication problem. So it becomes 12 times, division becomes multiplication times 8 over 19. Now as you can see, 19 is a prime number. There's not much we can do. We're not going to be able to reduce anything because neither 12 nor 8 is a multiple of 19. So that's it. It's just 12 times 8 over 19. How much is 12 times 8? Let's find out. 12 times 8 is 6, carry 1, 8 2s are 16, 6 carry 1, 8 1s are 8, plus 1 is 9. So it's 96. So this quantity 12 times 8 becomes 96 over 19. 96 over 19. Let's finish it up very quickly. It's taking too long. How many 19 is 96 going to have? Well, that's a tricky thing to find out. Let's see what we can do. We have 96 here. We know that if we have 25, that's 100. If 25 is 100, then it stands to reason that 19/5, if you had, instead of 25, if you had 19/5, if you had one fewer 5s, that should be 95. Well, there you go. 19 times 5 is 95. Why don't we break up this 96 into 95 over 19 plus 1 over 19. And we know 95 over 19 is 5 because 19 times 5 is 95. So it becomes 5 and 1/19. There you go. That was it. Those were the 3 examples that they gave us in the book. And now we have to do the sample problems. Which we'll do tomorrow. Okay? Bye now.